welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a makeup tutorial on this look right here. So I wore this look a few weeks ago in a Q&A video, and after I filmed it everyone has asked me to do a tutorial for this look, so I filmed it today. The only difference is that I am wearing a different foundation just because I was filming a first impressions today. So I will list what I wore a few weeks ago down below just in case if you're curious on what I did have on my face in that video. So with all that said, let's get straight into the tutorial. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids, and I'm just using my MAC Pro Longwear concealer just to pop that all over my eye just so the eyeshadows stick on. So I'm starting off with these eyeshadows from Makeup Geek. I'm taking Beaches and Cream and Vanilla Bean, and I'm just smacking this pretty much all over the lid. This is just going to set that area, you know, prep it for all the other eyeshadows. And then I'm taking Peach Smoothie, which is obviously loved a lot. I'm just taking this in the crease and just blending it through. This is just going to help the other shadows blend better later. And now I'm taking this orangey kind of brick colour. This is from Inglot, and I'm just going to be working this in the crease and blending it up into Peach Smoothie. I go between the two just so it blends really nice and seamlessly. So I just continuously blend all those shadows and add more of that orange colour just to make it a little bit deeper. And then I take Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek and I just focus this more in the socket line, in the crease, just to deepen it up. So now I'm taking an Inglot shadow again, and this is kind of like a champagne-y, goldy, coppery colour, I don't know. And I'm just popping this all over the lid and just kind of defining that crease line just a little bit more. And now I'm taking Shimma by Makeup Geek, and I'm placing this on the inner corner, on the centre of the lid and on the brow bone, just to kind of highlight those areas and make it a little bit more, I don't know, make it pop just that tiny bit more. So now I'm going in with some liquid liner. This is by Rimmel. I will make sure to list it down below for you guys. And I felt like going for a really big cat wing today. I was kind of just, you know, copying what I did a few weeks ago, and I did do a very big wing. So I just did that and it turned out really nice. It did make my eyes look much bigger and prettier. And then I did apply mascara and some lashes, but I obviously forgot to film it. So that's what it looks like. So moving on to the face, I just primed one side of my face because I was filming a first impressions. So if you want to see a more in-depth tutorial on the foundation, I'll leave a link on the screen right here. So to apply my foundation, I'm just using my damp beauty blender. This is probably my favourite way to apply foundation. It's just really quick, easy, and it blends out really easily as well. So for concealer, I'm taking my LA Pro concealer. This is in the colour Natural, and pretty much I'm just highlighting under my eyes. I will on my chin, my cupid's bow and my forehead, and then I will just blend it out with my beauty blender. So to set the highlighted points on my face, I'm just taking the yellow powder from the Australis Contour Kit. So firstly, I just set under my eyes because I don't want them to crease, and then I go to my chin, cupid's bow, and a little bit on my forehead, and then pretty much I just set the rest of my face with more of like a translucent powder, just so I don't take away the colour from the foundation. So going back to the eyes, I'm just doing pretty much the same thing as what I did on the top. So I'm taking that orange colour and I'm blending that out on the lower lash line, and I do take the lid colour and put it on the inner corner just a little bit. And I also do take Frappe from Makeup Geek just to blend out that harsh line and make it a little bit more smoky. So now I'm taking an Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil, and I'm just going to run this on the outer corners of the waterline and on the tight line. I don't like putting eyeliner all the way to the inner corner. I just feel like it closes up my eyes too much. And then finishing off with some mascara on the bottom lashes, and pretty much after you've done that, the eyes are completely done. So now going back to the face, I'm taking my Chocolate Soleil bronzer and I'm pretty much just smacking this on my face, so on my cheeks and around my forehead, just to warm up my complexion a little bit. So going in with my favourite blush, this is Romance by Makeup Geek. I'm just popping this on my cheeks. And this gives a beautiful, beautiful glowing kind of look to your face. I think that's why I like it too much, and it's not too harsh on my skin tone. So now going in with Bahama Mama bronzer, I'm just going to contour my cheekbones and kind of, you know, put it around my forehead just to make it a little bit more slimmer. So to highlight my face, I'm just taking my Mary Luminizer highlighter and I'm just popping this on the tops of my cheekbones and a little bit on my forehead, Cupid's bow, nose, you know, the usual places where I highlight. So last but not least, we're onto the lips. I'm just lining my lips with the Clean Colour Lip Liner in the colour Coffee. This is my favourite lip liner. If you saw my favourites video, you know all this stuff was probably in my favourites. And this lipstick is by Madame Glam and it's in the colour Simplicity. And this has been my go-to lip combo at the moment. So pretty much guys, that is the whole makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All my social networks are below. I do have Snapchat now, so I'll pop that down below and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.